about, you know, our blood, that electrical flow of fluids, right? Within that, it's millions of years of information. It is the life force that flows through us, right? That is our ancestral force. It connects and binds us all. If I lose mine, and if you have the same type of ancestral fluid in you, you can give me yours and give me life by sharing blood. That's the beauty of the human connection that we all have. Whether you like that person or not, if they are a match, they could save your life. But also I think about everything in our body that makes us alive and function well as human beings and healthy exist in the darkness our whole entire lives. Our kidneys, our heart, our blood, there is no actual color to it. The color is the spectrum of light that we view once it hits light, but it has no color. It exists in the darkness. It is dark our whole lives. Our blood is fluid of darkness our whole life, right? If we didn't have develop a mental sense of color, because color is mental, it's a mental perception, right? Based on the spectrum of light that we view. But beyond that, it is darkness all day long. And we don't learn how to appreciate the darkness, because in darkness is where things thrive and flow, right? We're born in darkness, right? The universe is made of dark matter and energy. When we sleep in darkness. Without darkness, we could get no rest, right? Without darkness, we could not reset. We could not, everything that we learn, once we learn it, we have to then go in the darkness to download it, right? Otherwise, we could not process anything without darkness. So you cannot appreciate duality of reality without appreciating darkness. You cannot appreciate light without darkness. You can't appreciate good without bad, right? And so in that sense, same way we look at the melanin on the outside, but we don't think about the melanin on the inside, right? My eyes are dark. That is a dark melanin, meaning that it absorbs light and it is trapped there. And because it is trapped there, this melanin represents intelligence. It is in key functions and areas within our brain and our body, and it is assisting us converting energy that we can utilize, right? And we complain about the darkness that we go through, but even the darkness is just preparation. It's where we grow. It's where things thrive. There are things on this planet Earth that have never seen light, right? They've only seen darkness. But if you put something only in light, you destroy a cycle of growth and it dies, right? Life requires darkness. Now, when we think about creating life, you can't create life unless you go into the primordial waters of darkness, which is the woman. When a man dips his stick into the primordial waters, he has to go into the darkness. You know, it's not a dark that you see, that's why it's darkness. But when you go inside a woman, you're going into, right, that primordial about creating life. You can't create life unless you go into the primordial waters of darkness, which is the woman. When a man dips his stick into the primordial waters, he has to go into the darkness. You know, it's not a darkness that you see, that's why it's darkness. But when you go inside a woman, you're going into, right, that primordial waters, that God chamber, that God factory, and you're going into that darkness and you're sticking yourself inside there. And now what is happening? That process of creation, right? And so without embracing darkness, you can't embrace life. Without embracing darkness, you can't give birth to anything. So there's nothing to look at in our past as bad, because all of the darkness brings the light. And I'm going to let you say it, because you said it so profound when you talked about the differences in the speeds of light versus darkness.
The only thing that exists is darkness. Before the beginning began, there was only the darkness. Every holy book will tell you that. The darkness, dark. When you look at stars, stars are crystallized blackness, just like a diamond on Earth is crystallized blackness. Just like the gasoline you put in your car is fossil fuel darkness. When dark matter is pushed in on itself through dark energy, constantly, it gets to the point where there's no more space. It becomes an atom. It becomes a very small essence of matter. Can't go no more place because there's no more space because energy has pushed it in. It then implodes and explodes. And that's stars. Stars are the result of darkness pushed in on itself. And the evidence is a diamond. Stars are crystallized darkness. So in a sense, even stars are darkness, but at a different level. Just like when you look at the darkness of what creates a diamond in the ground. That's a manifestation of another level of darkness. Kindergarten children. My background's education, teaching children. One of the ways I taught the beauty of darkness and the black is simple. Take a white piece of paper and take the 8 colors. They're called primary. You only really have 4 primary colors. Red, yellow, blue, indigo. Those are basically the primary colors. And then you have secondary colors, which is when you blend the 2 colors. When you go to the top, you have red, which is infrared. Okay, you have red. And at the bottom, you have ultraviolet, purple. These are the 8 colors. Crayons, just say crayons. You draw a line with the red.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Now, when you go to the other primary color, yellow, if you mix red and yellow, you get orange. So the secondary color of red and yellow is orange. You take an orange crayon and you draw across the red.
Yes, sir.
Then you get the yellow. You draw a line over the red and orange. That other primary color is blue. Yellow. When you mix yellow and blue, you get green. So now you take the green crayon, you draw a line over that, and then a blue. And then you, on the other side, you have indigo. So you take indigo and you take the blue, you draw, and the secondary color is another indigo. Indigo is the only color that comes twice in the rainbow. That's why in the spectrum, it's longer than all the other colors.
Yeah.
Then you have red and indigo, you get purple. So now you've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, purple. What is the color of that one line that has collected all those crayons? Black. Black is the collection of all color. White is the absence. But white doesn't exist. It's invisible.
It's like zero.
It doesn't exist. You see, it's the collection. The blackness is the collection, the darkness. The reason why we're afraid of the dark is because a lot of crime happens in the dark.
Yeah.
You know, the reason why we're afraid of darkness is because we've been taught that we're dark. The reason why dark is afraid is because dark has been symbolized to be the unknown. But the unknown is a beautiful place because it's in the unknown that you start to know.
It's where you know, a lot of crimes happen in the dark, but also we put our most valuable things in the dark.